If I'm doing the surface area and volume of a right cylinder, then the first thing is that on the top I have the area of a circle, which is pi r squared. On the bottom, I have the area of the same circle. There's another pi r squared. Then, if I split it open like they have here, and then laid it out flat like a rectangle, then I have the height is one dimension, and the base is going to be the circumference, which is the same as 2 pi r. Which means that the area of the rectangle is 2 pi r, the area of the circumference, multiplied by the height. So we can say that it's going to be 2 circles plus 2 pi rh. If I'm using the general formula for the volume of a right prism to develop the specific formula for the volume of a cylinder with a radius of r and a height of h, then I'm going to say that the volume is going to equal the area of the base times the height, and the area of the base is going to be pi r squared, the area of a circle, multiplied by the height. So, our formulas, once again, are the surface area of a cylinder is going to be 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h, or you could, if you pull out a common factor of r and h, 2 pi r plus h. If I'm doing the volume, it's just pi r squared multiplied by the height. So, for example 3, calculate the volume and surface area of a cylindrical can whose height is 15.4 centimeters and that has a base diameter of 10.2 centimeters. Which means that the radius is going to be half of that, 5.1 centimeters. If I want the volume, then I'm going to state that the volume is equal to pi r squared h, or the volume is going to be pi times 5.1 squared times 15.4. To one decimal place, that's going to give me 1,258.4 centimeters cubed. If I want the surface area, then that's going to be 2 pi r squareds plus 2 pi rh. So my surface area is going to be 2 times pi times 5.1 squared plus 2 times pi times 5.1 times 15.4. Or my surface area is going to be 656.9 centimeters squared. If I'm solving one of the measures given the volume, a commercial garbage bin in the shape of a cube has a volume of 60.24 meters cubed. Determine the dimensions of the garbage bin to the nearest centimeter. Well, the volume of a cube is going to be the side length multiplied by itself 3 times, which means that 60.24 is going to equal the side length cubed. So the side length is going to equal the cube root of 60.24. Or in this case, the side length is going to be approximately 3.92 meters. If it wants it to the nearest centimeter, then I'm going to take those meters, 3.92 times 100 centimeters per 1 meter, or 392 centimeters. The box for a Toblerone chocolate bar is in the shape of a triangular prism. The triangular faces have a base of 3.7 and a height of 3.2. If the empty space if the space in the empty box has a volume of 123.7, determine the length of the box to the nearest tenth of a centimeter. So, for this one, if I'm saying that the volume is equal to the area of the base times the height, then when it's asking for the length of the box, it's asking for what the height is. The height is going to be the volume divided by the area of the base. The volume we know, 123.7, divided by the area of the base is going to be 1/2 of 3.7 times 3.2. This is going to give me 20.895 centimeters. To the nearest tenth of a centimeter, it's going to be 20.9 centimeters. The poster company has decided that all of its posters will be shipped in cylindrical containers with a height of 17 inches and a circumference of 2 inches. The curved surface area of the container will be wrapped with paper label containing the company logo. Calculate to the nearest square inch the curved surface area of the wrapping paper. So if the surface area, just of the curved surface, not including the circles on the top and the bottom, are going to be 2 pi r h, then that means that the surface area is going to equal 2 times the circumference the circumference times the height. The circumference is a 2 pi r. The height is a 17. So this would be the same as 2 times 17, or 34 inches squared. The curved surface area is 34 inches squared.